The IRS issued letters recognizing Scientology, and every one of its organizations has fully tax-exempt
the length of time from the planet Coltis to the planet Tigiak, which is the name of this planet, was 9 weeks.
127 years in the Sea Organization.
And they had elected a fellow by the name of Xemu, could be spelled Xemu, to the supreme ruler.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
Well, hi there.
Oh, I've not got my
Hi,
spooky
everybody.
background. Hold on. Boom. There we go.
Hey,
Now we're
everybody.
ready.
Here
Hi,
we are.
everyone watching in the chat. Yes, you have read the title right. We are doing something reminiscent of a werewolves game today. Me and my fabulous co-pilot here, Marilyn, is going to be watching a really old school Lost TV episode of something called The Traitors that has sort of piloted in the UK back in 2004 on the BBC. And this episode is wild, and you guys are going to be able to play along at home as well. I've already seen this, so I know what happens, but you haven't seen this, have you, Marilyn?
No, not at all. I was in a cult in 2004.
Okay. Well,
no TV.
The way this will kind of work is as we go through the game, we are going to have the option to kind of look away from the screen so we don't know who the traitors are. If you guys are watching in the chat live or on the replay, you can still play this game. When the host will ask you to look away, everyone needs to look away from the screen. I will also put a reminder in for you to look away too if you want to play along and try and guess who the traitors are as we play through this episode. I will say it is old school British TV, and the contestants in this are just awful to each other. Like, they're really awful. There's going to be some things you guys can do to kind of get involved and play along. Marilyn, do you want to explain what we've got cooking backstage today?
Absolutely. Here we go. You ready, guys? We got some interactive emojis we can use. So if you were on Kelly Copter's channel, she has a spicy copter, a spice copter. It's a red hot chili helicopter with
a red hot chili heli.
Yes.
Red hot chili. I can't do it. I can't do the copter enunciation. It's so good, Marilyn. I love it.
Copter.
Chili copter.
And then next, if you're on both of our channels, for today, we have, because there might be some mistruths and untruths and right out lies told. I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe. So we've got the liar, liar, pants on fire on both of our channels.
Love it. That is so good. Yeah, so if you think anyone is telling a lie as you're watching, you can put this emoji in. Absolutely. Yeah. That's brilliant.
And if you're on my channel, if you see anybody kind of, accusing somebody of something you think they're doing, there is the, let me go back here. There is the pot calling the kettle black. Pot and kettle. So there you have it. Ladies and gents and everyone else.
Marilyn, you definitely have the strongest emoji game in all of the SPTV land of membership channels.
Either that or I have way too much time on my hands.
No, they are absolutely brilliant. We'll just give people a second to get in here. We've got a little comment from Ray Eigenhauser. Hello. I'm obsessed with Traitors. I've seen the US, the UK, Australian, and New Zealand series. I have to say, Alan is the best host. Completely agree with you. This is on the newer version of the show, which I have applied for this year, you guys. I don't know if they'll pick me, but I have applied for it. If they don't pick me, which we'll find out in the next few weeks, I am going to show you guys what I sent them as an audition tape because it was so stupid. But yeah, this is like the pilot. So this was the first version of this show. Awesome. We got some people coming in. We've got Tony B, No Talk Tony.
Hey, No Talk Tony. Hello.
We've got Sherry. We've got Sherry SBTV Foundation Bakewell.
All right then. Yes. Literally.
Awesome. All right, this is going to be a little bit of fun, you guys. As I said, you can play at home if you are watching on the replay or live. You can play this with us, and yeah, see if we can figure it out. Marilyn, I think you're going to be able to figure out who the traitors are. I really do.
Oh, jeez, I doubt it.
No, I really think you're going to be able to, but you have no peeking. That's what I'll
Okay.
say. No
Okay.
peeking.
Okay, I promise.
All right, let's load this thing up, shall we? Let's share my screen here. And this is on the YouTube channel Lost TV, so it's like a really old school, old school Lost TV tapes. I'm going to play it, and guys, let me know that you can hear it in the chat, please. And let's start this thing.
9 players who all want to share a £5,000.
I've just sat there and watched you talk with your mouth and lie with your eyes.
7 will try and get it.
Did you understand that accent, by the way?
Talk with your mouth and lie with your eyes.
That's it, like a Scouser accent, like a Liverpudlian accent.
Talk with your
You
mouth.
talk with
lie
your mouth,
eyes.
but you lie with your eyes. Yeah, it's a Scouser accent. And also £5,000. How hilarious. Sorry about that. Yeah. Can everyone hear it? Can people hear it? Yeah, sound is good.
Sound
Awesome.
is good.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Honestly, but 2 will lie to get their hands on it.
I just don't feel terribly comfortable with some of the things you're saying. You could just be very clever trying to get everyone to work against you.
Who's honest? Who's lying? Can you spot them?
I'm honest. I can only appeal to you to give me another chance.
This is Traitor.
Betrayal. Traitors.
Traitor.
Isn't it so obviously 2004 or whatever? It's so old school.
Oh my god.
So bloody funny. Yeah, they're only in for £5,000 in Carnosaur. I just saw your comment. Yeah, only £5,000. This is what they're fighting for. But hey, we're here for it. Let's see how they get on.
Welcome to Traitor. So, here you are. 9 complete strangers. 2 of you are here to lie your way to £5,000. You are the traitors. 7 of you are honest with nothing to hide. You are the citizens, and your task is simple. You must unmask the traitors and eliminate them from the game in order to win a share of the money. Now, you're all about to give me your real names and occupations. Then I want you to add a statement about yourselves. For the citizens, that statement will be true. For the traitors, it will be your very first lie. Watch each other closely.
Ooh, okay, so someone, at least the traitors are going to tell lies here, but the citizens will be telling the truth. So for their statement, we're looking for a lie. I've just seen in the little chat here that somebody has gifted 10 memberships.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Rami Rat. Thank you very, very much for that.
That's amazing.
So appreciated. And that means more of you in there can get using those emojis.
Get those emojis. Get them. Get them.
All right. So Marilyn, if you think anyone is lying when we're going through this, please can see Kelly line effectively. Yeah, and if in the traitors, I would play that game. I would do it. Because in the new one, they win like I think it's £100,000. I could lie for £100,000. Let's do it.
Whoa, yeah. Drinks on you if you win.
Yeah, drink. I know exactly. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So some of them are going to be lying in here. If you think anybody is, Marilyn, you say, lie, pants on fire, and we'll stop it and discuss. All right.
Okay. I think I already saw one, but
you already saw one. Okay.
Like at the very beginning, the lady with the spiky hair, I don't know, she just, I'm not lying, and kind of looked away.
We'll see.
I'm Jonathan. I'm a theology student, and I'm in the official UK Village People tribute band.
Jonathan, UK tribute band theology student. We believe him.
So if he's a traitor, then he's lying about his life too.
Mm-hmm. He says he's in the official UK Village People tribute band.
He's sort of stumbled over that a little bit.
Okay, so maybe he's
okay. Keep him. Yeah, we'll keep him in mind.
I'm Rachel. I work for the British Standards Institute, and I've been in a film with Kate Winslet.
You believe that?
Kind of do. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
I'm a prison officer. I've served 2 tours of duty in the Falkland Islands.
I'm Margaret. I'm a retired teacher of English, and I have coached Miss World contestants.
Oh, definitely.
This girl's got her TRs in, honey.
She is, yeah, but I think she's definitely a teacher of English.
Hold on, let's have a look.
2 tours of duty in the Falkland
Look
Islands.
at her TRs.
I'm Margaret.
Damn.
I'm a retired teacher of English, and I have coached Miss World contestants in speech and deportment.
I'm Sophia. I'm a business studies student. I've run my own website since I was 17 that has 650 members.
If anybody knows who Lizzie McGuire is, she looks like Lizzie McGuire 100%. It was a show on Disney Channel, Marilyn.
Oh,
I'm hoping
I think
that
my
maybe
daughter
some
used to
people
watch
know.
it. But yeah, she's very casual. She's like, yeah, I did that.
I ran a
Mhm.
website.
I have 600 people watching my website.
I wonder what she's doing now. I really do, because this was years ago. Let's see.
I'm David. I'm a primary school teacher. I have a collection of every #1 hit single in the UK charts.
I'm John. I'm a security officer, and I'm an insomniac who only has 2 hours sleep a night.
I'm Diane. I'm a novelist. I won a bronze medal in the 1989 European Junior Athletic Championships.
I'm Nikki. I'm a mum of 3, and I've had my artwork exhibited in a museum.
So,
Anybody striking you as a traitor so far?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Lizzie McGuire. I don't know that. I think the last lady, her eyes were,
Nikki,
know.
the artist.
The artist. And then who was the ones on your thumbnail?
The one on my thumbnail, his name was John, I think, the security officer. And I think his fact was that he gets 2 hours of sleep a
2 hours
night.
of sleep. Yeah. I believe him. I think I believe him.
You believe him? Is that because you get like 2 hours of sleep a night?
Exactly.
And Nancy says, liars!
They're all liars. Pants on fire.
All right, let's see. I can't
Liar,
remember if
liar.
this is where this might be near the point where they tell you to turn away. When that happens, I will give everyone a heads up just so that nobody feels like
this
they
is
get
stressful.
spoiled. It's not. It's fine. You just have to go like this. It's fine.
Okay.
you've all just given your real names and occupations, but the traitors have lied in their statements. Who do you suspect? You haven't said much, but psychologists tell us it takes just 10 seconds to judge somebody. So you should all be forming opinions.
Look, I'm all looking at each
Now,
other.
the
So
traitors
sus.
are about to become the informed minority. They're going to learn each other's identity. Please put your blindfolds on. Remember, I don't know who the 2 traitors are. And if you don't want to know, look away now.
Okay, so everyone, if you don't want to know, look away now.
Traitors, reveal yourself now. It's now safe to look back at your screens.
It's safe,
Please
everyone.
remove your blindfolds.
Everyone, it's safe to look back. Is that weird? Is it weird to look away?
So the 2 traitors now know each other's identity.
Blonde.
They're the informed
Reddish halter.
minority.
Mm.
Can they
Mama.
outwit the uninformed?
What do you say?
Mama said she's watching the blonde and the reddish halter.
Oh, fair.
Is that the Lizzie McGuire
majority?
one?
Yeah, that's Lizzie McGuire. So Sophia, I think her name's Sophia.
Let's hunt liars.
Let's hunt
Jonathan,
liars.
I look at you and every instinct within me is screaming, construction worker.
You're wrong.
Am I?
I'm Rock, who's the Leatherman.
Presume the moustaches stick on then, is it?
Yeah, I certainly can't grow one.
Margaret.
So that's to do with this village people thing, right? Like,
okay, and
he's
what's
in
his
the-
right? And what's his name? Christian.
Jonathan? I
Oh,
think he's
Jonathan?
Jonathan. Yeah, and
Okay,
he
okay.
said he's in the Village People band and he plays the one with Rock, who has the Leatherman. I don't know all of the Village People by name, but because the host just said he reminds him of the construction worker. He
Right.
said, no, I'm the Leatherman. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's go to Margaret, shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
Lovely sounding voice.
I'm sorry, could you speak up?
I said you've got a lovely sounding voice.
Oh, well, as I said, I was an English teacher.
I'm just
She
trying to get to the
hesitated.
point that where you come from, I guess you think the village people just make chutney.
I just can't hear you. I'm not deaf. You're just not projecting to me.
Okay.
Freaking love her. She's like, I'm sorry, what are you saying? She's just completely rinsing the host.
Yes,
Well,
Martha Simons is definitely an English teacher. I think so. Yeah.
definitely an English teacher. My name is Margaret, and I taught English.
Okay, perhaps give me a lesson. What should I be doing?
You should be breathing in and thinking to the back of the room.
Well, I'm breathing in or I'll be dead, Margaret. So what else should I be doing?
I would suggest that you stop and think who you're speaking to the whole of the people, and you are projecting your thoughts forward.
I was projecting my thoughts then, but...
Project your thoughts forward, please. Love that she's schooling this host on how to talk.
Sherry said, I too am an English teacher, so she understands. Yeah.
I too am an English teacher.
Great.
But obviously you didn't read Shut Up. Okay.
I just can't hear you. I'm not deaf. You're just not
I didn't hear what you
projecting
said.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay, perhaps give me a lesson. What should I be doing?
You should be breathing in and thinking to the back of the room.
Well, I'm breathing in or I'll be dead, Margaret. So what else should I be doing?
I would suggest that you stop and think who you're speaking to the whole of the people, and you are projecting your thoughts forward.
I was projecting my thoughts then, but obviously you didn't read Shut Up. Okay.
It's so rude. Like, could you imagine? Like, she's a contestant. She's just like, yeah, look, she's so mad. She's fuming.
Very
like,
cheeky.
Cannot believe it.
Greg.
Yeah.
Is there a prison officer in Village People? Just clear that up for me.
No, I don't believe there is.
You like uniforms?
Yeah, I've been in a couple. Yeah.
Prison officer, soldier?
RAF.
You didn't strike me as though you had yomped over.
No, I didn't yomp.
I know you were RAF, but even so, you know, there's a
He
bit of work.
does, because I've been in the army. I was in the army, and I watched him before.
You thought he was all right?
There's no question that he's a citizen.
How long have you been in insomnia?
It started from the army, and Greg will tell you when you go on stag, when you're away, you get might get 2 hours or you might get 4 hours. But at the most, when you're in barracks, you only ever get 7. I've just learned to just deal with it. It's not like a medical problem. It's just something I've come to deal with. It's just 2 hours.
Because I'm a mum of 3 and it's a nightmare. They get you up in the night, you've only had 4 hours kit, you're grumpy, you're irritable, and you go to bed that night and you're woken up again. And how you are alive at the moment, I don't know.
It works for me because I can do 84 hours a week standing on my head. Can anybody else do that? And you don't.
I call bull on that. 84 hours a week.
Standing on my head. Yeah.
I can do 84 hours a week standing on my head. That's my best Liverpool accent. I saw Nancy ask, by the way, Nancy is our mod in here today. Please give her some love if you're on my channel. I think you've got Miss Sunrise Dawn on your channel, Marilyn. Give our mods some love because they help us out loads. She says, what is yomped? I do not know, Nancy. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to guess it means like gallivant, that's even worse, like swanning around, I don't know. That's what I think. Awesome. Okay, let's continue.
Are you allowed to tell us what sort of place you're a security guard at?
Yeah, the side of a railway station.
I'm amazed by this. I'm amazed at you.
Graffiti artists and so-called graffiti and the vandals. You're chasing them up and down.
No. I just let the workers in.
There's one good thing though, that Margaret can actually understand what he's saying. I mean, that is a marvelous thing. How did you get into this idea?
This comment, he is Liverpool Scientology org 84 hours a week.
Good point. Good point,
Yes.
Martha.
Do we believe him? I don't know. He seems trustworthy. Someone says you'd be surprised at what military people can work through. Yeah, absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Okay, people are loving the Liverpool accent. Thank you very much.
That's great.
Idea of speech.
Originally wanted to go on the stage, and to get a grant, I had to say I want to teach, which I didn't. And so I took my speech training diplomas.
So how did you get involved with Miss World? I mean, that's a fantastic organisation.
Well, you see, do you know London?
No.
No, never heard of it.
You have Oxford Street, and close to Oxford Street is Soho. And the Miss World...
Steady on, Margaret.
Yes, I used to shop down there. The Miss World...
For anyone that doesn't know, there's lots of very naughty sex shops down on Soho. So that's what she's referring to when she said she used to shop there.
Right then.
Margaret's spicy. You know, let's drop some spicy copters for Margaret because
Yes,
she is a spicy one.
spicy.
officers were down there, and they were rather worried about some of the contestants because I had terrible trouble with one. It was Miss Yugoslavia. As I had the question, how do you see yourself if you won the Miss World contest? And she said, I see myself as an ambassador of peace.
Sorry.
What do you do?
Ambassador of
Can I be
peace,
really
piss?
Yes, it's a very
Ambassador
bad joke.
of piss. Okay.
An ambassador of piss. I think she's making a joke, but I don't know. Believable. She's just very eccentric, isn't she? She's like very eccentric
Quite.
personality. Quite. Is our Margaret. What are you guys vibing on about Margaret? I'm not drop it in the chat, you guys, what you're thinking about our mags.
Rude. And I don't mean to. I totally forgot what it was that you said as your statement, not as your job, but your statement.
I know.
Yeah.
1989 European Championships.
Yeah, that was it.
Juniors.
Yes.
How old
What event?
were you?
100 meters.
100 meters.
And how old were you?
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. How old were you?
I was 16.
And what's your sort of PB?
My PB was 11.4. My time for championships was 11.6.
Did you ever race against?
What, 16?
Yes.
I was watching you. Now, believe it or not, I was a super fit guy 15, 20 years ago.
I was a fit
I was
guy.
watching you and I thought, yeah, definitely an athlete.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well,
I've not got any qualms at all
Slipping, so.
about you being a citizen. Seriously.
Greg, your profession is dealing with bad uns.
Yep.
So presumably you can spot a bad un.
Well, hopefully.
So you've looked round here.
Yep.
And you've spotted two, have you?
I've spotted at least one.
Yeah, I've spotted one.
Yeah, I got accused somebody.
Greg, can you please stand up?
Okay, so this is how this works. As soon as they feel suspicious about someone, they can just accuse someone, and everybody has to say whether they think they are a traitor or a citizen. That's how it, so if somebody wants to accuse you, they will in this version of the game. It's crazy.
Oh, and do they have to like?
They have to defend themselves. Whoever gets accused.
Okay, but nothing happens. Okay. Yet.
Well, something could happen. We'll see.
Okay.
I want you to tell me who you think is a traitor and why.
I think Margaret is a traitor. The reason being, I cannot see how foreign ladies can learn English like that.
Wait a second. He just said, I didn't even remember this last time. He said, I don't see how foreign ladies could learn English like that. It's like learning a language. You can. What the hell is? That's not a good argument. I don't think.
That's true.
You would actually put the questions across and how they get to speak them, how you would get them to do poise, and I'm sorry, I think you're definitely a traitor.
Okay, he's accused her of Margaret of being a traitor. Anyone just coming in? I saw Diana Johnson's just come in. We are watching a pilot episode of a show called The Traitor, and we are trying to figure out who the liars are. So you've joined us. If you want to go back to the beginning and catch up, you can, but that is what is happening at the moment. What do we think? What do you think, Marilyn? Do you think she's a traitor?
Oh, geez. I said no in the beginning, and then I sort of changed my mind. But I think I'm going to say no again. I think she's a citizen.
Okay.
I don't know. Or she's a really good liar.
Well, she will have the chance to defend herself in just a minute, so we'll be able to have a listen.
Greg doubts your Miss World story. He wants to separate you from £5,000. I want you to stand and defend yourself.
Go on, Margaret.
Well, now, you must remember that when I was teaching English, this was to a group of students who came from all different nationalities. The Miss World contest that I had some English, but they were uncertain, and they had to be encouraged to answer spontaneously. So then I would interrupt them so that they would come back at me quickly. That is what I say. And I think this shows a marked lack of understanding of how English is taught to foreign students.
Thank you very much, Margaret. Take us.
Anyone that starts a sentence with, you must remember, is sus to me. I don't know. Let's see what the peeps in the chat think. Lady Pamela says she talks too much information. Martha says Mags is not a traitor.
Martha says no.
Nancy thinks she's a liar.
Liar. Hmm.
I don't know. What you feeling? What you feeling, Marilyn?
Oh, wow. Like I said, I mean, my first impression was that she was telling the truth. The only thing about her is she keeps trying, and I do it too, but because I have fiber fog, but she keeps trying to find her words, and I'm like, if she's an English teacher, she should be able to find the English to say, I would think.
Yeah, that's a good point. She did
This
kind of
is hard.
stumble over it
Quite a
bit.
bit. She's been stumbling a lot. It should just flow better, I would think. It's trying to
Diana,
be too
hey, so this version of the show is actually a pilot. Now, the Traitors as a show does exist, but it is not in this format whatsoever anymore. This is like a one and done. So they do the whole game in one episode, whereas the Traitors now is over a period of like 3 weeks. So it's almost a different show completely. So the answer is this does not run anymore. There's like 5 episodes in this whole season, and if anyone can find any of the others, please send them to me because I haven't seen them.
So what do you think, guys? Do you think that they would come right out the gate and have one of the Traitors just be so in the forefront?
Well,
No?
sometimes
just
when people
get
are
rid
just
of her?
bad liars, they just show themselves, don't
Talk.
they? Like, you know, I think, yeah, if you're a bad liar, then it just shows straight away. So I don't know. Let's see what they all vote anyway.
See. Thus ends Margaret's Christmas broadcast.
My husband and I.
So now, it's decision time. 8 of you are voting. Lock in your decisions now.
Wow.
Your votes are locked. You can't change your minds. Starting with the accuser, is Margaret a traitor or a citizen? Greg?
Traitor.
Sophia?
Traitor.
Oh.
David?
Traitor.
Brutal.
John?
Whoa.
Traitor.
Oh.
Diane?
Traitor.
Nikki?
Look at her face, bless her.
Jonathan?
Citizen.
Traitor.
Ooh. That's
And
rough.
finally, Rachel.
Traitor.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Margaret?
All but one. All but one. Is she going to be revealed to be a traitor, though?
Oh,
That
what
is
do you
the big
think,
question
guys?
here.
All right, we're 27 minutes in. It's 45 minutes. Let's see. I don't know if they would reveal a traitor this soon. What do you think, guys? Not a traitor? I want to get drunk, somebody said.
Someone says I want to get her drunk. I'm sure she's fun. Let's find out.
I want to get her drunk. Okay, ouch. All right.
With 7 traitor votes to 1 citizen vote, it's very clear a majority may think you're posh, but they also think you're a traitor. Could you please stand up?
Please stand up.
Okay, Margaret.
Oh,
could you please reveal, are you a traitor or are you a citizen?
Oh.
They got her. They bloody got her. She's a traitor. She was a traitor the whole time. Some people did catch it in the chats down there, but yes, they got her. She is a traitor.
Good job, guys.
It's time to leave.
I'm going outside, and I may be some time.
I'm going outside.
So I
There
told you
may
it
be
was
some
simple,
time.
and it is. Your first hit, you find a traitor.
Good job.
Well done, Greg. What made you suspicious?
She was too good to be true.
Did you doubt her story, or did you just find her irritating?
Oh, irritating. Yeah, I think everyone found her irritating.
Okay, but Nikki.
That's a bit mean, though. Like, Margaret was just being eccentric, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
I don't think she was irritating. I think that's a bit harsh.
You did believe her?
I did believe her, and I was thinking that everybody else voted traitor, and I voted citizen. And I was.
Why did you vote citizen?
Because
Is that
I
because
just-
you
I don't know
know
if it's
she's the
just-
traitor?
No, I didn't know that. I am definitely a citizen.
I think
And
it just sounded. It's just because of how she was
It was
and
a,
what she
it was
did.
a school
was just
teacher thing. I
too
just sat
obvious.
here and believed every word she said.
Rachel.
All right, Nikki's put herself in a tricky situation right now
Yeah.
because she voted that Margaret was
Yeah.
a citizen.
Right.
And now she's floundering a little bit.
Yeah. So it might be Nikki.
Could be.
It's maybe trying to stick up for it because they know who each other are.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Interesting. Okay.
Rachel, this film you were in with Kate Winslet,
Yes.
was it a silent one?
No, it wasn't. It was fully
Shady.
colour.
Okay, I'm just going to.
No, it was fully color. What does that even mean? Like, there are only silent movies and fully color movies. There is. What does it mean? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
She looks like
she looks like the haircuts in this are something else as well. She's giving Rachel from Friends hair.
Right.
In this. Cherry
Rachel.
just said the hairstyles are awful. Yeah, I know. We've got 2000s pale lip gloss. Yeah, we're having a blast from the past here, you guys.
Jeez, you guys are mean.
I know. But the thing is they're all mean as well in this.
Yes,
They're so
exactly.
mean to each other. Like, it's tame so far, you guys, but it gets worse.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
To the point that you haven't said much so far.
No, I haven't, because I haven't been able to get a word in edgeways.
So you were an extra.
So what film was it?
It was Enigma, the one about World War II. It was filmed very local to me. So. Where was it filmed? It was filmed at Chidgley Hall, which is up the road from where I live in Bedfordshire. And they couldn't use Bletchley Park because there's a lot of modern extensions on the building, and it's very much.
You lie with your eyes. You talk with your mouth and you lie with your eyes. Because as you're talking, you're going, yeah, and this and that. That's what you do. You lie with
I'm
your
not lying.
eyes.
I'm telling the truth.
Yeah,
Can we change the subject? I'm really curious about this piece of art and where it was and when he did it.
I'm an illustrator,
You're an
freelance.
Oh,
yes.
right. Oh,
and it was at Tring Zoological Museum.
Oh, wow.
And as a local artist then, I was invited to exhibit my paintings.
Big exhibit then.
Brilliant.
Well, it was big enough. It was quite an achievement, I thought. And I sold three paintings.
Very personal.
I do wildlife watercolours, and I sold a badger, a fox, and a kingfisher. And I'm very proud of that.
Oh, how much did you make?
Oh, 75 quid.
Doesn't matter. It's because it's the fact that somebody else appreciates something that's very personal to you.
The way Nikki talked then, right, before she even said, I'm proud of what I did, she looked proud.
Yeah, she did.
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? It's not. I don't come across to be some expert, but as she's talking, she looked proud. She looks like a mother who's achieved this, blah blah blah, and she's done it all.
You look like a drugstore, but you know you're a security guard. So.
Did he just say you look like a drug seller? I'm sure she just said that. I think she just said you look like a drug seller, but you're a security guard.
I didn't hear that part. I'm trying to follow this.
Hold on.
And I sold a badger, a fox, and a kingfisher. And I'm very proud of that.
Oh, how much did you make?
She looks like a mother who's achieved this, blah blah blah, and she's done it all.
You look like a drugstore, but you know you're a security guard. So.
I'm sure that's what someone just put. Get a real beard. Yeah, it says you look like a drug seller.
I think so.
Get a real beard, says Peter Foster.
Yeah, we would say dealer over here, so that's probably why I didn't catch that.
Oh, that's fair. I mean,
I thought he said. I thought she said a trunk. I thought she said a trunk seller, which is like one of those people that like go around and like sell stuff out of a trunk.
Oh yeah, we have them over here called car boot sales, where people literally drive to a field and sell stuff out the back of their car.
Yeah,
yeah. Moral of the story: don't get super trendy haircuts and go on national television. Truth. Wow, you guys are spicy today.
I'm very interested in the body language of it all because Margaret did give it away with her hesitation and a little bit over the topness. So yeah.
Is anyone else causing suspicion for you at the moment?
Oh, I don't know. Was it Rachel that just was talking about her little art show she was proud of?
Rachel was the one in the film with Kate Winslet.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I believe her. I'm writing stuff down as I go along.
Yeah, and Nikki is the one with the art show.
Okay, I didn't believe her at first.
What about John? So John's the Liverpool guy who was like, you talk with your eyes. No, you talk with your mouth, but you lie with your eyes.
I don't like him. I think he does. I think he does only get 2 hours of sleep. And he stands on his head for 86 hours. I mean, who would say that? Like, if it weren't true? Because it's such an exaggeration.
Well, we'll see. Oh, so we just said, look at the pink boots. Hey, I think she is killing it. I love it. I'm like, yes, queen. Come in with your pink stilettos. Please do it. I love it.
Oh, Nancy did call it last time. She said the one in the pink boots is liar. I don't know, guys.
We'll see. All right, Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on here.
So I don't need to be.
And also,
The appearances are deceptive, aren't they?
drug dealer because I'm a scouser.
Can I? Just like can I?
It's a beard. I thought he'd just eaten something.
They're so freaking mean. Like they're so mean. Oh my goodness.
My website is a MSN community that I set up for people who play an online trivia game, which is Treasure Hunt, every 3-6 months around the UK. So I get to go and meet them all, about 30 people, and I get to go wander around, get to go to a new city.
Do you prefer virtual friends to real friends?
I like both.
David.
Okay.
You collect.
Do you believe her? Lizzie McGuire.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I guess she's on my
community.
suspect list. Okay, who has the pink boots again?
That's the Sophia. Lizzie.
Lizzie has pink boots. Okay.
Lizzie has the pink boots.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Neuropsych, I see that you just jumped in and you're confused. We're watching an episode of Traitors. If you want to play along, go back to the beginning and join in. You can catch up on double speed. We're basically trying to figure out who the liars are. So yeah, get involved. Awesome. Alrighty.
Every number one?
In various formats, yeah.
What do you think of Eminem?
Eminem, not my scene.
When did you start collecting?
1960.
What made you start collecting?
Because I just have a passion for music. I mean, it's not just number one hit singles; it's music of all sorts, really.
What's your favourite genre?
Music collection.
Sorry.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I can see where other people have problems because everyone's firing at each other. Go on, one at a time.
Just wondered if you've been collecting since 60.
Yeah.
Where do you keep your record collection?
My attic actually has got sort of floorboards down with it's weighed under with LPs and 7-inch singles.
How long have you got?
God, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't begin to know.
Jonathan, right, I want to know about all these different renditions you do and how you
Is it the official band?
Yeah, the official UK Village People tribute band.
When did you join it?
About a year and a half ago.
What made you join it?
I met some boys who'd done it before. I was waitering. They were actually playing at the Do. It was like a polo gig. And then they came off stage and I started chatting to one of them. And he said they want to get rid of it.
How many members are there?
There's 5.
Do you play polo?
How many members are there in the Village People band? Like, how is that a question? It's like, oh, you're in the Village People. How many members are in your band? It's like, well, how many members?
He
are in
obviously
Village
would have
People?
studied up on it if he was lying anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know a lot of musical theatre lads in this country, and he does vibe with that personality. In my opinion, is there an unofficial one? Then there probably is an unofficial one. Don't worry though, they're going to put him to the test. Don't you worry about that.
Oh,
I
nice.
was wondering, could you give us a little mini performance, possibly, of you?
Jonathan, stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, I want the dancing and I want the.
boy.
Do you just mime or do you know the words?
Backing singer.
What's your favourite song?
What's the Navy one?
Do you want me to do in the Navy?
Do it.
In the Navy. I like that
In
one
the
too.
Sea
New
Org.
York, where you live on rice and beans. In the
In the
Sea Org.
Sea Org.
You don't know what Xena means.
In the Sea Org.
I haven't made up the rest. In the Sea Org. Scientology and little baby Davy's fake space navy.
Sorry for that interlude, you guys, but anyway.
Stuff like this.
What the full verse?
So the music goes. Shh, everybody. Stand aside.
It's like the full Monty, isn't it?
Yes, honey. Got
Have you ever
moves.
studied dance?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, a bit more.
No, that was excellent. Well done.
Chorus in the Navy.
What do you wear when you do this?
We wear.
Does the cowboy wear the hat and the?
No, this is our encore. We come back on.
Jonathan, you can sit down. I think David's question,
Yeah.
does the cowboy wear the hat, takes the biscuit, is the best detective question I've ever heard in my life.
The thing is that we need to let each other know where we stand. I think he was in the military. I think this lady won a medal. I think this man has all the music. I wouldn't dress like that in public unless I was sitting behind a computer, okay?
Oi.
Right, so...
What? He's so mean. I'm sorry, but Just going after her looks. Look, even she's shook. She's like, what the hell?
I
It's
know.
like,
She's
so freaking
happy.
harsh. I'm like, they would never let him get away with this now. I don't think they would. I think they would be
No.
like, right, we need to take a time out. Can you stop being
Right.
nasty to your teammates here? Like, ugh.
I think
What do you
they're the
mean?
people I believe.
do you
I
mean?
believe this lady.
What?
Which
Is it my
you just it's no, it's nice, it's fine, but it is loud.
Yeah,
okay, but it just says
loud.
You know what I mean?
Gives your
No,
I like her outfit. I like her little. I like her pink boots. Leave her pink boots alone.
Wow.
Justice for boots.
Drool on his chin.
Yeah, coming in here with your beard, going after her boots. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
no, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. What I'm saying is,
They zoom in on the boots. No.
Whoa.
Listen, these are
Is this-
extra. Come on.
Is this like 1988?
It's 2004. Buffy says,
Wow.
don't judge Lizzie.
Don't judge
Don't
Lizzie.
judge her. John is a traitor. See, this is what I mean. He's putting himself in a sus spot.
Okay.
He is being.
So that's John and the village people. That's Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? That was authentic. That is exactly how that song starts. Yeah, he has it. He's got the
You believed
moves.
his performance.
Yeah, I think he won me over. I don't know. He would have
He didn't
really
sing it
had-
though. He didn't sing it.
Oh, he doesn't sing in tune. Oh, yes. He was like in
Which
the
is-
Navy.
Yeah, he was like in the
Yeah.
Navy. It was a bit lackluster.
Yeah. I don't know
Mm.
if he can sing then. Maybe he just practiced that because he knew people would ask him what his favorite song was. Oh, jeez. This is hard. This is stressful.
Okay, Justice for boots.
the people that I believe, right, I question whether he's a performer because
ask me some more stuff on that.
You can even tell he's made her self-conscious with her wiggling her feet around now. I
Aw,
feel bad
I
for
know.
her. Listen,
Someone
Sophia,
said they had
Lizzie, we
black
love
ones.
you.
And what is it? Someone said they had black boots like that in 1981. Yeah. I think I
Just
did
think, let
too.
her be. Know what your boots do not define you. You know what I mean? So
if you were a performer,
Shows you-
right, you would have just gone,
Yeah. Yeah.
young man, you'd have just started doing all this because you're a performer, right?
young man. Wait, didn't you do a Scientology one for that one as well?
Oh yes.
Oh, out of Scientology.
And
From
little baby Davis, fake space Navy. You can catch up on sleep. You can have a great meal. You can do whatever you feel. Osa. I don't remember how it goes.
If you're listening right now, I said, Osa.
Osa. Come and join in the crowd. We have TP and lots of chocolate and wine. So come relax and have a good time. Osa. Davey's throwing a fit. I said, Osa, don't put up with this. You can blow now. Jump in, the water's fine. You can relax and have a good time. Dun, 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 dun. Time to blow out of Scientology. A little baby David's fake Navy. You can catch up on sleep. You can have a great meal. You can do whatever you feel. Just blow out of Scientology. All right, that's it.
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. Thank you.
I've just been holding that in.
Wow.
Holding it in.
That was amazing. That was better than his performance. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
so
that
there.
right now. Oh my god.
Mixed Mandy. What did I just walk into?
We don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know
You
either.
never know. This is what we do when we're on FaceTime without 257 people watching.
Okay. I can't even remember what was happening. I can't even remember.
know.
All right,
What
let's-
just happened?
I don't know. That was beautiful.
You told
Thank
me.
you,
You
Marilyn.
told-
Okay, well,
So
sorry, mate.
the only two
Well,
people
as
I
said,
question in the game so far are you
it is a
two.
part-time, I'm not trying to, kid anyone, not
I think
like
that's what's
No,
bugging
but the
everybody,
bloody
'cause you said
degree.
it was
That's what we're
the
thinking. The time
UK
thing.
Well,
tribute
because
band.
we took it. I told you we took it over from professionals.
But why? Why did they stop it? And how did you
Because
get the timing?
they did it for 6 years. Yeah, they've done it on the road for 6 years. Okay.
Yeah, and now what do they all do? Did they just? How did you know that they were stopping so you could become?
But I told you because I was waitering at this polo gig.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not.
No, you said.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you said you were at the party.
Someone left and you took his place.
didn't
Not
say
the
that.
whole
You were at the party.
Yes, you did.
I did not say
Yes, you did. You said
What?
that guy
I
left.
said I was waitering at the party, and he said they've had enough, and they all left.
Rachel, have you got something to say?
Yeah, I'd like to accuse.
Okay, Rachel, please stand up.
From what?
Tell me who the traitor is and why.
I think it's Jonathan. The point that John made about him not being very quick to stand up and perform was quite a good point. But also it's the fact that he's saying he was waitering and he said he was speaking to one person and that one person wanted to leave.
What?
And now he's saying that all of them wanted to give it up. So there's a little falter. In his
Okay, I don't even understand what she is saying. Like, I do not understand.
I didn't catch that.
I don't
And-
get it.
Okay. Are we halfway in? How long is this?
We're almost halfway in, yeah.
I don't think they would have the actual other traitor be accused that quick.
That's
'Cause
fair
then
enough.
it would be over. It would be over.
So you're going by the timestamp of the video.
I did like his dance, but I mean, I sing a little off tune too. So, and he didn't really sing though. But yeah,
he's in the official band.
But he did get that. And someone said maybe they lip sync in the band.
Yeah, true. So do you think he is telling the truth? You think he's in the band?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I'm stressed out. He's
She's
not the
saying-
traitor.
Lady Pamela says she's saying he had 2 different points about how he joined.
Oh, Rachel's sus now. Good. That's a good
Not the
point.
traitor. We'll see. I think she's jumped to accuse him very quickly.
I think he's a citizen. Yeah, he has to be.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'd be over.
Let's find out, shall we?
Citizen.
story about that. So that's why I think.
Okay, thanks, Rachel. Sit down. Jonathan, Rachel thinks she's found you out. Can you please stand and defend yourself?
Yeah, Rachel, this is a part-time thing. It brings in £700 to £1,000 for various agents. We play all over the country, different kind of gigs. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit of a laugh. And, it keeps the money ticking over.
Okay, Jonathan, take your seat. Interesting to know that Jonathan directed his appeal at Rachel instead of the rest of you. But you've all got to make up your minds. It's decision time. Can you please lock in your decisions now? Okay, you've made your decisions. You can't change your minds. Starting with the accuser, is Jonathan a traitor or a citizen? Rachel.
Traitor.
Traitor.
Greg.
Traitor.
Traitor.
Oh.
Sophia.
Whoa.
Traitor.
What?
David.
Come on, David. Come on, David.
Citizen.
There you
John.
go.
Traitor.
Traitor.
Oh.
Citizen.
Finally, Nikki.
Citizen.
Citizen. I think he's a citizen.
4 traitor votes to 3 citizen votes. The majority think you are lying. Your dance performance wasn't good enough for everybody.
Bless
Jonathan,
him.
can you please stand up? Are you the final traitor or are you a citizen?
I'm afraid. You smelt out the wrong guy.
Oh no.
He was a citizen.
I knew it.
Jonathan,
I told you that.
you're normally in the
dance.
Navy. Now you're in the Maya. It's time to leave.
Ah, poor Jonathan.
Bless him.
Bless him.
And just because they didn't like his dance.
I know,
So
but
rude.
they've obviously not seen the official video of In the Navy because.
Well done,
watch it,
everyone in the
guys.
chat who got it right. Well done. I saw a few of you got it right. Well done. Well done. What else begins with C?
He has to leave. Yes, he had to leave.
Yeah, so if they get voted out, they have to leave. If there's more votes that they're a traitor than a citizen, they have to leave, which is brutal. Lisa says someone needs to call Jonathan out. The other one. There's Jonathan, is that guy that's just been called out, and then there's John, who is the security guard, I think. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we?
It was all going so well. You found Hetty Wainthropp immediately. But you got it wrong
What did you
about
say?
Rock, the Leatherman.
I think she's some actress. Hetty Wainthropp.
okay.
I don't know. It's some reference that's a bit obscure to me, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure it's some actress. And they're obviously referring to Margaret. Margaret.
Yes.
Eric says, I think the girl who accused him as a traitor, that's Rachel. Let's find out and see what's occurring. I'd
So
be
it's
stressed
not
if
that
I was
easy after
her.
all, is it, Rachel?
I really, really was convinced because he was faltering, stuttering. And when he made
There we
that
go.
plea, it was just to me. And I was like, it just seemed to be digging the hole deeper and deeper.
David, you're a teacher.
Yep.
If your classroom was like this, it'd be in chaos. You'd be in the corner.
You always go for the positive. There are some people here who are actually playing the game very well. And
Go on, David, tell him.
You know, they have got the verdict right on 2 occasions now.
I think that somebody here's playing a very good game as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm a citizen and I'm desperate to keep the rest of the citizens in. And I knew he was a citizen.
Oh, no.
And I was quite interested at the people that voted traitor. Now, I think it was a genuine mistake with you. I think you're a citizen.
No, I don't.
honestly
I
do.
don't. I
I
absolutely
disagree.
don't.
I think it was a genuine mistake. I think you misunderstood what he was saying.
I
and
seriously
you
thought
went
it.
for
Yeah.
you went for the jugular. It was a bit impulsive. You were wrong. You can't be wrong again. I think you're a citizen. I'm a citizen. I've got serious doubts
Yes,
about
Nikki.
somebody here.
Okay.
I love how she was just like,
Somebody
you've
else?
been wrong. You can't be wrong again. She just tells her straight up. I love it.
Yeah. Spoken like a mom. Yeah.
It was very mumsy. It was like, right, I don't think you're lying, but you did
Don't
mess
be
up.
wrong again.
You jumped the gun and you were wrong. Oh,
My
she's
goodness.
funny. Oh, there's going to be another traitor moment here, guys. So get ready to look away.
Oh, yeah. It turns red. Like, oh, really? Okay.
Not yet. We'll
Okay.
pause it again when it happens. All right.
You've had 2 chances to find the traitors. You were successful once. At this stage, we give the remaining traitor a chance to strike back. They're going to eliminate 1 citizen from the game. One of you is about to wave goodbye to £5,000. Please put your blindfolds on. I don't know who the remaining traitor is. If you don't want to know, look away now.
Look away. Look away.
Traitor, point to who you would like to remove. It's now safe to look back at your screens.
It's
Okay,
safe,
blindfolds
everyone.
off, everybody.
It's safe to look back at your screens.
So, the remaining traitor has made their decision. Can we please reveal who the traitor has eliminated?
I knew they'd pick me.
Rachel is dead.
Rachel!
She got brown breaded. She is dead.
And she was a citizen.
Well, she will have to be a citizen because the traitor's not going to kill themselves, are they?
Oh, right. So
yeah.
mom. Maybe it was mom. What's her name?
Nikki.
Nikki.
You think Nikki did it? after
Well, I don't
telling?
know. The very beginning of the whole show, she's just like, I'm not lying. And I'm like, she might be lying.
Yeah, right. Sykes says she deserved it. She did jump the gun, to be fair, and I totally get why they took her out, for sure.
Yeah. You've lost any chance of £5,000. Rachel, it's
She
time
is
to leave.
fuming.
It's the haircut. She shouldn't have worn the Rachel. Her name's Rachel, and she got the Rachel.
She did come in with the Rachel haircut. That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. I always think though, we'll look back in like whatever 20 years and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I had pink hair. What the hell was I thinking? Who knows? You know.
Citizens make a great start as they uncover Margaret, one of the traitors, but follow it with a mistake as Jonathan is wrongly removed. Rachel has since fallen at the hands of the traitors. There are 5 citizens and 1 traitor left. So Rachel's gone. That should tell you a lot about the remaining traitor because it's their first aggressive action. She was frightening somebody.
Did anybody else think she was the traitor?
I did.
Because I did.
Yeah.
But I didn't think
But
she
I'm
was
a
the traitor.
citizen, and I was completely. How do we know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
how
many times?
Go back to your artwork, right?
Yeah.
Go back to your artwork, right?
I'm a
Okay.
citizen.
You did what? Animals, right?
How many times has Nikki said, I'm a citizen, yeah? So she said it so many times.
Yeah.
I do wildlife. I do portraits.
Why
I do murals.
What's your favourite?
I do watercolours, acrylics, pencils,
What's your
ranging up to 9Bs.
What do your kids think of your paint?
My kids expect everybody to be able to draw, and it's a bit of a nightmare because I've just redecorated their bedroom and I'm drawing on their wall, and my 3-year-old is drawing on her wall, and I can't tell her off.
How old are your
Free
children?
expression.
My children are 3, 5, and 7.
And they all share a room?
No, my boys share a room, and my daughter has her own.
Sorry, I thought you said you.
My daughter.
That seems like such a judgy like statement. Like, oh, and they all share a room. Like, so what if they do,
That's so
Diane?
what?
So what if they do,
Diane.
Like? Lady Pamela says she said it 13 times, at least 13 now. Oh no, I scrolled too far. Diane is pretty quiet.
Every
People have
time
got
she says,
some-
"I'm a citizen," take a drink. Drinking game.
Yes. Let's see. Freaking me out. Okay. Red
Yeah.
shirt. Cannot draw and paint to save my life, but I do take photos. Okay, so we've got. I believe her painting story because if you
I do
don't
too.
paint,
He was
you
proud of
wouldn't
it.
know all of those like brush sizes and things. Like it seems very specific, you know. But I don't know. There we go. Oh, Lady Pamela says it's illegal in Canada, boys and girls in a room. Really? Even if it's your house? That's crazy.
I know for
Boys.
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was just saying for foster kids, yes, but not
Is it?
necessarily siblings. Well, it's not illegal. It's just I think you have to be a certain age and be believe it or not, blood siblings to share a room. At least in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I think it's I mean, I get it for like fostering, but for your own kids, it seems a bit like, well,
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
if you
it's-
can't do that? You know,
Right.
I don't know.
No, I live
Do
in a
you-
3-bedroom
do you use
semi. 2
pastels?
boys in one room, daughter in another room.
Do you use pastels?
No, I'm useless with pastels.
Yeah. So you don't use them and then.
No.
Do people
Spray them
trust
so they
Nikki
don't-
because she's a mother?
I'm honest.
I trust her because
I'm
she's
honest.
playing a straight game.
Yes. I know.
The person who's the traitor is not playing a straight game.
Yeah.
Because Rachel's hardly said a word, and yet
Yeah.
her reaction showed it all. She was very shocked to be taken out. You said straight away, I can tell by her eyes.
That's what- that-
And now she's gone.
I know.
Her
Well, when I was
comment-
sitting here, I was expecting me to go. I thought it was me, but I thought that Rachel was the traitor. I thought I was going to go. I was sitting here waiting to go. So when she went,
pretty sure
that
that
is
she
That's a good game
No,
by the traitor, isn't it? Because
it's completely
the onus
thrown
was
me.
on John. That was a good game by the traitor's playing a really good game here.
Yeah, but Diane's been very quiet as well.
Yeah, you have been very quiet.
Very, very
if
quiet.
whoever
Very
the traitor
quiet.
is, if they hadn't have got rid of Rachel, I would have been nominating Rachel next, and she probably would have gone anyway.
Okay, listen, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you a clue about the remaining traitor.
Ooh, we get a clue.
I suggest you look into each other's eyes and look for a sign of recognition when I tell you the following.
Oh.
The remaining traitor has a passion for motorbikes and has been riding them since they were 4 years old. Now, you've got to ask yourself the question straight away, were motorbikes invented when David was 4?
So the person who is the traitor has been riding motorbikes since they were
Ooh.
4 years old.
Hmm.
People are talking about their hands. Neuropsych is saying palms open. Their hands are telling, palms
telling.
opening up. Does that mean they're telling the truth? Is that what that means? Or is that like a body language thing? Yeah, she said it here as well. Nikki's hands are wide open, palms are up front. She's a citizen. But what if they know that and they're just sat there like this, going, I'm a citizen? You know?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know body language, then they could, I don't know, fake it.
Yeah, because you know what? I remember saying, I'm not a wolf. And then I still got, not he said I was lying. And I said, I'm not a wolf. But I kind of looked like.
Because you were dressed up as a literal wolf, Marilyn.
Oh, yeah.
Could you beat a Barbie biker? Is that that's Pink Boots? Oh yeah, that's a good point. To be fair,
What about David? You think he He's
I love
motorboat.
David. I think David's got like vibes. Look at him. Look at him smiling.
I
He's
think
having
he
the
does
best
have.
day.
I think he has a lot of collections in his attic, not just music. I think like paper clips, maybe hair clippings.
Wait, what?
Maybe fingernail clippings. I don't know. He just seems like a collector.
A collector of things.
Things, yes, in his attic.
Okay. Coins? Stamps, perhaps? Maybe?
Yeah, stamps, coins,
And
paper clips.
human teeth.
So what does that tell you?
But it's usually a manly thing, isn't it? And yes, but it's 3 and 3.
Not always. Not riding motorbikes
No.
is not always a manly
No.
thing.
And that might be a clue there.
I suppose because it can
Boy.
be. They need to pick things that can be both, right?
And then, well, the first traitor was a woman, and you think maybe they'd pick a man, but maybe not, because they just assume that you would pick a different, gender. So I don't know.
But maybe then it's a double bluff. Who knows, right?
Yeah, that's why it's so stressful.
No,
It's not.
Can't throw
Since the
argument.
age of 4, this person's ridden motorbikes.
You don't believe any
Since
of
the
them.
age of 4. So unless we've got a circus
ever ridden
performer
a
among us.
motorbike, Diane?
No.
I've never ridden
back.
Have you ever ridden a motorbike,
No.
Sophia?
The best I can do is my bike.
Never ridden a motorbike.
I always wanted to when I was a little kid because I used to see the Harley Davidson, the leathers and stuff, but I never.
They frighten the life out of me.
Yeah.
Greg, what kind of a prison officer are you? Are you a Mr. Mackay or are you a Mr. Barraclough?
No. I work in a prison, solely life sentence prisoners.
God, so they're the real hardcore criminals.
Scary.
They have been. They're all coming to the end of their sentences, and they're looking to go to open condition.
Do you see a change in them?
Yeah, we've got quite good successes.
Do you feel you should let them out?
Life sentence prisoners are not all murderers. There's not all murderers.
But you think murder?
What else can you get a life sentence for? Like,
well,
murder.
Over here, kidnapping, a lot of things. Yeah. What else, guys? I don't know. I don't know if we can say the things on here.
Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. So we don't get kicked off by YouTube. But he
Right.
says he works with lifers and when they're getting out at the end of their sentence. I never even thought of that because you would have thought lifer means that they are literally in for the rest of their life. But sometimes they get out when they're like 70 or something, don't they?
Yeah, that is true. Well, unless you get life without parole.
Interesting. I mean, it's believable. I believe him. Do you believe him? Does the chat believe him?
I do. He looks like,
I think the chat seem to believe him. Seems to be. All right.
Murderers should never be out, is that what you're saying?
It all depends on the situation of their crime, of their circumstances.
Do you believe in the death penalty?
Yes.
So Greg is just...
I don't see you texting down there, by the way. I see you just texting. Come on, Barry, this is serious. We've got to figure out who the traitors are.
I'll tell you who it was later.
Okay.
Judgmental.
I believe Greg completely.
I believe Greg.
I
as well.
believe
the Falklands. I'd be interested to hear about that.
Well, what happened was, the Falklands started about February the 12th, 1982, and all the frontline troops, infantry, the Royal Marines, all that, went down straight away.
Oh.
The RAF,
I don't know that.
Defense, or so to
That's
speak, asked for volunteers.
What, that he's waving his arms?
Yeah, what do you think, guys?
Maybe he's just hot, He's just cooling himself down.
He needs a menopause fan like me.
He's a warm boy. There's the studio lights, It's
Oh,
just a
true.
bit- Somebody thinks you're sus in here, and Carnosal was saying Marilyn is sus. She is a werewolf, in fact.
That's why I would have a heart attack. I can't believe you actually I think you're gonna get chosen because you're good at this. You're very cool,
We'll see.
I hope you get chosen for this.
It's
for
just
this
long.
show.
You know what it is? It's so long though. It's like 3 weeks. So I feel like I'd crack. Really quickly. Andrew Wise is listening while driving. I hope you are driving very safe. I don't know how you're understanding half of what the heck is going on if you are not watching this. But she says this is super fun and love to change up for some levity. So I hope you're having a good drive. Coffee first, talks with hands.
Yeah, but do you do that?
I think the word is gesticulate. I think that's the word where you gesture a lot when you talk. You know, I don't know. I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a sign of. I don't know if it's a sign of dishonesty or honesty. I just think it's like it's to help make your point. You know, like
got it.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what Greg's situation is anyway.
I volunteered. Didn't get down there till it finished. It finished on my birthday, September the 2nd. Treaty was signed.
John,
raising
have
his
you got
hand.
something to say?
Yes, I'd like to accuse.
What? Who?
I want you to tell me who you think is a traitor and why.
Okay, I think Nikki's a traitor. Okay, because it's just that shadow of doubt that's come over me. When we're getting these little things, the clue, the first thing is, I don't like bikes. Well, that's the first thing you're going to say, isn't it? I don't like bikes.
That's exactly what a traitor would say. They would say, I don't like bikes.
But look at her.
What
She's
the
like,
hell?
well, I never.
My pearls.
My pearls.
Diana Johnson wants to hear me say tougher. So just for you, Diana, tougher. There you go.
Can you say water bottle?
Water bottle.
What a bottle.
Yeah. It's grabbing my water bottle. What are you saying?
I love it. Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
I don't think it's any better than how you lot say it. You go, water bottle. I need to go grab my water bottle. You know? So, water bottle. I don't think
Where's
it's any
my
worse
water
than-
bottle at?
Exactly. I don't think it's any worse than how you guys say it. So, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. Burned all the
So,
biscuits. That's right.
There's the cloud of judgment, which I'm not 100%, but I don't really want to take that risk because she's very
She's had
easy
enough.
at being the moment she's the proud of everything, and it was the bike thing that.
Lisa, yes, if you are the traitor, you can accuse any of these players can accuse anyone else of being a traitor.
Done it for me. It really was.
Okay, thanks, John. Take a seat. Now, Nikki, can you please stand up and defend yourself?
Right, I'm going to look at every single one of you and tell you that I'm a citizen.
Tell her.
I don't know why you've suddenly turned on me. You've been all jolly all along the way with me. I believe you, this, that and the other. All I can say is the traitor is playing a very clever game. You're going to be another citizen down if you vote me off. I'm honest. I'm hardworking with my children, with my artwork. I can only appeal to you to give me another chance because I will get to the bottom of it and I will find out who the other traitor is. Okay? You're completely and utterly 100% wrong.
Now go to your room.
Thanks very much, Nikki.
She is such a mum, isn't she?
She totally is. Yes. You're in timeout right now. Yes.
She's a mama bear. Nancy says she's
Yeah.
a good squirrel.
Gotta say that. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are not liking John's vibes so much in this one, which I totally get.
Mhm.
Do we believe Nikki though? I think she made a good case, a really good
Yeah,
case.
I think so. I gotta hand it to her.
She did give it the mum flavor though, that made it very like, okay, she knows what she's talking about. She does, I think. Let's see if people trust her.
Okay. So it's decision time. There are 5 of you voting. Can you please lock in your decisions now?
Oh.
Your decisions are locked. You can't change your minds. Starting with the accuser, is Nikki a traitor or a citizen? John.
Traitor.
Ugh.
Diane.
Traitor.
What?
Greg.
Traitor.
Sheep. They're all
Sophia.
sheep.
Traitor.
David.
Citizen.
Citizen.
Nikki, with 4 traitor votes to 1 citizen vote, the majority don't believe you.
Oh,
They don't believe you can draw. They haven't believed a word you've said.
that was unnecessary. They don't believe you can draw.
How rude.
Can
She
you
looks
please
so
stand?
disappointed.
Can you reveal, are you a traitor or a citizen?
All of you
Yes.
are extremely bad judges of character.
Ha! I knew it.
Nikki,
She is not happy. You're absolutely right, Mama. She is not happy. She is disappointed in them.
Wow. That's so rude. That's right.
You are actually an artist, but the rest of them have just given you the brush off. It's time to
Look,
leave.
she is over it. She's like, cannot believe you lot. Cannot believe it.
Wow.
We wouldn't have voted you off, would we? The chat wouldn't. The chat like, nah.
No, they liked her. Yeah. She knew what she was talking about. She did not hesitate.
No.
Say what time
And
it was.
out of everyone that's had to make a case and stand up for themselves, I think she made the best case for herself.
She did.
You know?
And she, like you said, she listed off all the art supplies and everything. And yeah.
Yeah.
You know how old her kids were?
I feel bad as well because they all know that she's got those 3 kids. You know, she probably could have used that $5,000 to be completely honest.
Exactly. Pink
Just seems
pointy
rude.
booties. Yeah. She might be a biker. I think maybe those are biker boots. You never know. Pink pointy booties.
Yep.
So that's
Maybe.
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. I feel so bad for her. Poor Nikki. I hope if Nikki's out there, she is living her best life. Because her kids will be like grown-ups now. Because this was 20 years ago. Her kids will all be like in their 20s now. That's crazy.
Yeah. I bet her kids were not happy with these people. I hope they didn't, get mad and hunt them down. Something.
No, I'm sure they were all right. That's crazy.
Nikki's gone. David, out of everybody.
I just saw a question quick from George Massey. Question: if she was the second traitor, how do they pick a winner from the remaining citizens? They don't. They share it. So any if the citizens find the traitors, they share the money.
Oh.
So it's not loads of money. It's like $5,000. But yeah, in Jamie, I see your comment there. $5,000 in 2004 was a lot of money. Yeah, for sure, it would have been. And the BBC don't typically do prize money things, I don't think. So
what's the prize now for the traitor?
So the traitors now, they win up to, I think it's like 100K or just it's over 100K. But the way they win it is they have to do challenges that puts money in the pot, right? So they actually have to work together as a team to to get the money to put into the pot.
Gotcha.
But it's a much longer period of time. Like it's like 3 weeks long. Instead of just like this 40-minute episode or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, it's a different situation for sure.
You're the only one who's voted the right way every time.
Yes, David.
It seems to me you're a good judge of character. What do you make of the other 4?
Well, what I make of the other 4 is that 3 of them need to start working with me. Because otherwise...
And how do we do that?
Otherwise, if you let me finish, they are going to be losing big time. So you've got to work with me now.
Which 3 people are you appealing to, David, with no idea?
Well, that's the intrigue of the game. And I'll be honest with you and say, even now, I have got no clue who the traitor is.
What do you think of John's monumental error?
John's made 2 monumental errors, never mind 1.
So the blatant person to point at would be me.
I
didn't
never.
say I was pointing anything. Do you not think that seems a little bit obvious? The thing is, right? No, I could sit here quiet, right? No, right. I could sit here quiet.
Yeah.
Nikki, when you were grinning.
I realise we don't know a lot about everybody.
Yeah, I was grinning because...
She's bad because she can't get a word in edgeways. I'm not surprised they didn't carry this on because when they all talk over each other, it literally makes me like hold my breath because I'm like, guys, just take a minute, take it in turns, Drives me crazy.
The self-satisfaction of actually getting it right and the disbelief that 3 of you actually got it wrong.
Oh, you've had more than enough opportunities now to find both of the traitors. You've found one of them. One still survives, and now they're about to strike back.
Traitor coming up in a second.
Oh no!
They're about to strike another honest citizen out of the game. One of you
I saw that red.
To wave goodbye to £5,000. Can you please put on your blindfolds?
Remember,
I still don't know who the remaining traitor is. If you don't want to know, look away now.
Everyone in the chat, look away now if you don't want to know who the traitor is.
Traitor, point to who you would like to remove. It's safe to look back at your screens. Blindfolds off, everybody. The remaining traitor has struck. Can we please reveal who the remaining traitor has eliminated?
Greg!
Greg, the door's been slammed in your face. It's time to leave.
I knew he was a citizen. I believed him.
Greg becomes the second player to be removed in the Traitors strike, following
It was a
Rachel's
threat.
dismissal.
He knew too much.
But the citizens have uncovered Margaret, one of the traitors. Since then, Jonathan and Nikki have been wrongly removed. There are 3 citizens and 1 traitor left.
It's all gone downhill from here, hasn't it? Like they got the first one out immediately, got Margaret out straight away, and then Greg has just
It's
been
like,
booted.
Didn't expect that.
Oh, so a lot of people thought that 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 Greg was the traitor. Wow, interesting. Well, no, it wasn't Greg, you guys. It wasn't. I wonder why you guys thought he was. Was it the whole prison guard thing? I don't know.
So Greg's gone.
Greg's gone.
And I think I know why. He maybe have been threatening the traitor, but he was also sat in the chair of doom. Look who's left. 4 of you.
Isn't that crazy? Like they've just
boy.
eliminated one side of the whole circle.
Yeah.
There's 4 left. There's Sophia, there's David, there's John, and
Okay.
there's Diane. So one of them is the traitor.
Oh boy.
What are you guys saying? People saying definitely John, the youngest, the Sophia, Chair of Doom. Yeah, I know. Who knows?
Oh jeez. Pink boots.
Look who's gone.
Boots.
One by one,
Boots.
by one,
Boots.
by one, by one. People have been picked off. Now, the traitor remains. One of you is completely lying to the other 3. What does Greg's disappearance mean to you, David?
It certainly means the traitor is heartless, getting rid of our Falklands veterans.
You said you knew who the traitor was, or you thought you did.
Spicy tea from David. It's like traitor's
Right.
certainly heartless getting rid of one of our veterans. He's making a fair point though.
Yeah.
Because he was honest about his story, you know, about being in the RAF and stuff. And just booted him out. Brutal.
Did.
No, I don't
Well, you
remember-
said you knew who the other 3 citizens were. Did Greg count amongst those citizens?
No, I've got no idea even now who the traitor is. All I know is that there are 2 people here who need to start thinking. They need to start thinking when the next vote comes round. You need to work together. 3 of us need
Who
to
was he
work
threatening?
together.
Who was he threatening?
The only thing that there's something that stood out to me. The only thing he said was that you'd not said anything. But the thing is, I don't doubt that you're a citizen. Who do you think undoubtedly is a citizen, or is there something that's clouding the judgment from somebody?
I just
And
think.
what is it? Do you know what I mean?
I think that.
If there's that suspicion of doubt, if there's a suspicion of doubt, share
No,
it. Do you know what I mean?
where you confuse me. You confuse me.
Okay.
Because you're always.
You confuse me.
I'm sure he's a citizen. I'm sure she's a
I
citizen.
was right. He was a citizen.
Yeah.
And it was blatantly obvious to me. The thing is, I know only in the back of my mind.
I'd love to
and I
believe
know.
you are. I'd love to believe you are a citizen.
I invite you to ask me any questions
Who
about
do you
anything.
think? Who do you think's a traitor now?
I don't know.
Because I haven't got. A clue.
I thought it was Rachel and Jonathan. After that, I don't know.
I was the same. But I didn't think.
I'm just going to say it right now, though. Boots is stressed. She is stressed.
I thought it was
I think it's Boots or David. I don't know, John. I don't
me
think
too.
John is the werewolf or whatever he is. What traitor?
He's not the werewolf.
Not a wolf. Not a
wolf. Deb H, hello you. So if he has no idea who the traitor is, shouldn't David start thinking too? Absolutely, great point.
Yeah,
Who's
Super
to say
Pup said-
David's not the traitor?
David, liar, liar, pants on fire. Pants on fire.
Dan, she immediately said, "I don't like bikes." I say, Diane. That was the excuse John gave earlier, though. Was like, well, of course you said you don't like bikes. That's what a traitor would say, and then got rid of Nikki. So
Diane
don't
doesn't
know.
talk much, so maybe I'm just kind of overlooking her because I haven't really suspected her of anything.
Lydia says, I think John is legit. I just don't like him. That's fair.
Yeah. I think so too.
There's a werewolf and a traitor. No, there's no werewolf. There's no werewolf in this game. Just a traitor. The werewolf and traitor is the same role.
Don't mind me. It's my nap time. I'm just gonna say it. I'm an insomniac like John there.
Nancy says he's definitely a Scientologist, but Boots is the liar. Okay, well, guys, give our moderators some love, please. They are awesome helping us out.
Yes, thank you, Mod.
today. Thank you very, very much.
Because she had the body language thing going along, and then I thought it was her because she was staring me out, and I thought, oh, now I'm just really confused.
David, if we were in your classroom now, out of the 3 left around you, who'd be the one with the apple? And who'd be the one with the runny nose in the corner you couldn't wait to put on detention?
Well, it's pretty obvious. Sophia would have the apple. John would be in the corner. It's the quiet one you always worry about at the back of the class.
Who do you think is a traitor? Because
I'm not sure. I'd like to ask David what he's going to spend his £2,500 on.
What I would spend the £2,500, I wouldn't spend it.
What would you do with it?
I'd pay off my kids' student debts. I've got 2 kids at the university at the minute, and I'd pay off part of their debt. So I wouldn't spend it on myself.
Diane, what would you do with your...
Do you believe him?
I don't know. He's kind of like, but he did come out with the answer fast. So I'm not sure.
Weird question as well, hey? Like, it's a weird question.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to spend the money on, though? Very sus. Very sus. But would he not spend 2.5? How much was student debt in 2004, I wonder? Because now that 2.5 grand would do nothing on anyone's student debt. You know, the courses now are almost £10,000 a year.
Right.
So, not sure on that. I don't know how much they were back then, though. They must have been cheaper. Oh,
I got to hear more from her. What's her name? Diane or something?
That's the one with the red shirt.
Take my daughter on holiday to Florida.
Florida, you say? Scientologist confirmed.
Wow. That's why she's such a good liar.
I would take the prize money and donate it all to David Miscavige.
I equally now, I feel very dubious about who is the traitor.
Fine. If that's the case, then stick with it. Stick with me, and we'll find out who it is.
Why stick with you?
Yeah, why stick with you?
I'm being open. I'm being honest. I'm telling you. Absolutely.
Well, I know I'm
People
a citizen.
confuse me. I've got everything right so far, so why not trust me? Why not trust me? So why trust you when you got it wrong over Rachel?
Dan, have you got something to say?
I'd like to make an accusation.
Okay, Dan, please stand up.
She has said nothing so far, and she's coming all up in with the accusations. Damn, who do you think she's going to accuse?
Lydia says Diane's off the flex. She's the traitor. Okay. She's going to choose John. The other guy, David. I think she's going to accuse David. She wants to get rid of him.
He's talking a lot, hey?
Yeah.
Diane, could you tell me who you think the traitor is and why?
I'd like to accuse David of being the traitor because I've been watching him quite closely. I've been sat back and watching, and when Nikki was nominated to go, you were very jovial, and I don't know, I just don't feel terribly comfortable with some of the things you're saying and how you're saying it and getting everyone to try and work with you. You could just be very clever trying to get everyone to work against you. I just don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, thanks, Diane. Take a seat. David, can you please stand and defend yourself?
Well, Diane, to you first. If I make you feel uncomfortable, the feeling is reciprocated.
Hey.
Several of your answers have made me feel uncomfortable.
Go on, David.
The game is about working together. 2 of you, perhaps even 1 of you, now need to make a really difficult decision. I've said all along, we have to work together. You can be part of that we, and so can you. It's whether you believe me. I assure you both, I am a citizen.
Thank you, David. Take a seat. So it's decision time.
What did you think of his defense of himself? I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm so confused because I feel like so far everybody that has been accused has been voted off. So if he's kept, he could still be the traitor. We wouldn't. Oh, my water. I'm talking with my hands so much, I just knocked my water down. Good thing I had a cap on it. I was just like, what the hell? Yeah, so we won't know.
Bored.
Yeah.
Well, I think David gave a good defense for himself. I would trust him if I was sat in that circle. I would trust him, I think.
Yeah, he really does seem to play the part. And he does look like a collector of attic stuff.
And Sherry's right, he has been right all along. But if you were a traitor, you could also be right the whole time as well,
right,
because you would know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's come together and agree. If you spell your name Diane, then you're the traitor.
There you go, Diana. Yeah, because Diana is more British, right? Like Lady Diana.
But oh yeah, we also have to remember that the person who is the traitor has been riding motorbikes since they were 4 years old. That's the other thing as well. People in the chat saying can't see him in leathers. So has David been riding motorbikes since he was 4? Unsure.
Anybody could, honestly. I know people that do that. You'd never guess. But
have you ever been on a motorbike? Yeah,
on the back of one. Never like driven one.
On the back of whose motorbike?
Oh, my brother's. It's scary. Like a motorcycle, right? Like a big motorcycle. Yeah.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah. It's scary.
Did you have a helmet? Or
yes.
did you just?
Yeah. But if you live in New Hampshire, I don't know if it's still the case, but people ride without helmets because it's not illegal to do that, which I think is crazy. It's crazy.
Cool. I've never been on a motorbike ever. I would do it though if the opportunity presented itself, for sure. Why not? That's cool though.
Yep.
3 of you are voting. Has Mr. Chips had his chips?
Mr. Chips.
Lock in your decisions now.
Is that his name, David Chips?
Oh no,
that's so cute.
Mr. French Fry,
Mr. Chips. Mr. Chips. It's cute. I don't know.
David, no.
Your decisions are locked. You can't change your minds. Starting with the accuser, is David a traitor or a citizen? Diane.
Traitor.
Sophia.
I'm really
looks stressed out.
confused. Traitor.
She's stressed.
Yeah.
John.
Traitor.
Boo.
With
What?
3 traitor votes against no citizen votes, David, they don't believe you. Could you please stand up? Are you a traitor or a citizen?
I've never met such a poor judge of character in my life.
Well, I never. Oh, you see, I knew it. I know.
He's such a school teacher, isn't he?
Yes. Yep.
Never met such a poor judge of character in my life.
Yeah.
Bless him. So that means one of these 3 is the traitor.
Boots. Oh my goodness.
Boots is stressed, man. She is stressed. Her nails look nice though.
That's true. And her boots, are pink.
David, you're out of the game.
Bless him, man.
And then there were 3. David told you he could lead you to the money, but nobody believed him. You all wanted him out. You all felt sure he was the traitor.
We weren't sure. I'm a bit curious about this whole motorcycle thing. That's what's really throwing me. Because I mean, I know I've got a best mate, Sarah, and she's got a boyfriend who loves it, and now she goes everywhere with him with her own leathers. So I'm just really thrown. I was trying to look before and see if you had any oil stains anywhere, but
I'd come onto national TV with jeans
you
and oil stains on the
never
nose.
know.
I'm more interested in the longer hair.
It's a bit obvious, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I
really-
made a mistake before.
Given the option now, I'll tell you exactly where I stand, and I trust you, and I just hope it doesn't cost me. Right.
What can I do to say that I'm not the traitor? Because I'm not the traitor. I've got nails. Okay, I've had them on for 2
How
weeks.
is that a defense? I'm not the traitor. I've got nails. How is that a
She said
defense?
she's had them on for 2 weeks. Is that what she said? For the press on?
To do with maybe to do with the biking, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I couldn't possibly have ridden a bike because I have nails.
You can
Is that
ride a bike with nails.
Well,
I mean,
apparently not.
Those aren't very long.
Gotta try a better excuse than that, Boots.
TN Treasure Finder, this is a good point. Maybe pink boots are to hide the burns. Yeah.
What do you mean burns? Do you get burnt from your motorbike?
Oh yeah. The pipes. That's why you don't see people with like little short shorts riding a motorcycle. Because those pipes get hot and you get burned. That's why chaps and that's part of what the leather's for. Right, guys?
Oh, I did not know that.
Fighting them. Exhaust pipes. Yeah. Ouch.
Okay. Well.
Right, I do not do motorbikes. I am a scatterbrain and I can focus when I want to.
But you look a bit of a rock chick because I've done security at hippie festivals and all things like that. What do you think?
I'm just thinking,
saying, if I was given a vote,
They're just judging each other so poorly from like what they look like. Basically, they're judging each other based on what they look like and not what they've said. Which is like he literally just went, "I work at festivals and you look like a rock chick that I've seen at a festival. Therefore, you ride motorbikes."
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Roxy, we're running out of citizens. We are.
It's getting close.
Because my friend Poetry, male actually, his real name's Han. He's got long hair like you, but you think grunge weirdo guy, but he's not.
Oh my god, she's coming in hot. She's like, you think he's got long hair like you? You think he would be a grunge weirdo guy, but he's not. That's what I mean. They're so brutal on this.
Wow, grunge weirdo.
It's the intelligent person I've met. Why am I lying about my trivia website?
I trust this lady here, right? And I'm ready to get you out the game and split the money.
It's because you're the traitor. You're the traitor. You're the traitor. Why would I lie about my trivia website? I've been to Stratford-upon-Avon in October 2000. From there, I went to Oxford. I've done Warwick. I'd like to accuse.
Sophia, stand up.
Whoa.
Not enough.
I want you to tell me who you think is a traitor and why.
Okay, I think John's a traitor because every time we've come to a vote recently, he's been voting to get rid of the person that's come up for nomination, and he's hinted at it. Now, I'm the only person that I started to question. I don't have a clue between you two, but then he started having a go at me instantly because he thought I was in a weaker position, because obviously I look like a biker chick and I've got long nails, and because I'm a bit of a scatterbrain. You think I'm the easy target. You're trying to get rid of me. You know I'm not lying. I do the trivia thing. I do the internet. I don't get to meet a lot of people because I'm a student.
Okay, Sophia, I've just pulled the plug on your computer. Okay. Can you sit down?
Yeah.
Harsh. What did you think of her defense?
I don't know. She's very chatty. Like I don't know how she could have rehearsed all that. I'm thinking maybe the quiet one, Diane.
Yeah, people are getting a bit sus about Diane as well.
Yeah, I've never accused John. I don't know. I could never say that he's traitor. I don't think he is.
You trust John like with your life. Everyone in the chat is mad at John.
From the very beginning. I don't know. Maybe because he's an insomniac. I just thought he was just so over the top from the beginning. It's got to be true.
Okay.
John, can you stand and defend yourself?
Do you know when you stood up and you panicked? No, you've had your say. When you panicked and you put your hand up, right, and you gave a reason as to why you were going to vote me, why didn't you say that before when I just said to you, prove to me? Sure. I asked you to prove to me that you weren't the traitor, and you did it after you voted. So I hope you're completely sure, because now I'm not.
I haven't got.
Given the position again, I wouldn't have pointed to you. So you've probably handed the game over.
God,
that's what you've just done.
John, thank you very much. Take a seat.
I'm so lost.
Boots is stressed.
Yes, it's Diane. It's got to be.
You think it's Diane?
What do you think, guys? I think it's Diane.
Everyone's saying she's being quiet. She's just letting them fight in the background. It's a good point. She's either giving up or she's just letting them destroy each other. I don't bloody know. I mean, I do know.
A crime novelist.
Yes.
This is not a whodunit. It's a who is it. Sophia, says it's John. She wants you to believe her. If you do, and you vote traitor, and John goes, he could be the traitor. That means you and Sophia would share £5,000. If you agree with Sophia and vote John off and he's a citizen, that means either you or Sophia is the final traitor, and one of you will win £5,000. It's a big decision. 2 of you are voting. Lock in your decisions now.
Yeah.
Your decisions are locked. You can't change your minds. Starting with the accuser. Is John a traitor or a citizen? Sophia.
Traitor.
Diane.
Traitor.
Traitor.
Diane, you sure?
It's Diane.
I am sure. I was down to 2 people, and one of them's still here.
Sophia.
I feel better now. I think it's him.
John. Only one thing is certain at this moment in time. You've lost any share at all of £5,000. Can you please stand up? Please reveal. Are you the final traitor or a citizen?
You've played a brilliant game. But
I know.
You're the traitor.
Well, it's a little bit too late now, Boots. It's too late.
Jeez.
It's quite obvious now, judging by Sophia's reaction. Diane, you are the remaining traitor. Shows your board just to make sure. I don't think Sophia can quite believe it yet. Prove it to her.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
there was something in my mind
I
that I
know.
thought she's gained me trust, and that was the worst
How?
thing I did.
She said
I
nothing.
I knew it
You're,
was
you're the
me.
biker chick?
Yeah.
Was it a big ordeal to come through this lying to people's faces?
It was horrific. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
You look upset.
I am.
Why are you crying? You've just won £5,000.
I know, because I can't believe it, because I can take my daughter to Disneyland. So.
John, has everybody won?
I'm still doing 84
Disneyland,
hours a week and getting no sleep, but don't worry, I'll be all right. You keep your £5,000, I'll be fine.
Congratulations,
Guilt her
Diane. You
at
take
the
away the
end.
whole £5,000.
Yeah, you go enjoy your holiday.
Whole
in Florida.
5,000.
I don't need your $5,000. I'll be.
I think it's Disney World though, not Disneyland. Just saying.
Okay, but that's not
Disney
why she's
World.
going to Florida. We know why she's going to Florida.
Yes, she's going to Flag. Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This time, the informed minority triumphed over the uninformed majority. That was traitor.
There you go. So that was traitor. Let me just get this off here a second. Now, this game, you guys, it all came about from some it was some students' research project, and they were trying to prove that an informed minority will always be able to win over an uninformed majority. It's the same principle as werewolf, and I just thought that was such a wild episode.
That is very interesting. Yeah, uninformed majority. I like that.
Yeah.
And
so,
Roxy
like,
said she's an insomniac. Yeah, see, I believed him. I just really did.
guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm just checking in the chat. You guys seem to enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for coming and checking that
This
out.
was so much fun.
Yeah, if you want to see any things like this, we'll try to do some more. If anybody can find the other episodes from this season, I would appreciate it, because I've looked and I cannot find any other from this season. There are 5 episodes of the Traitors from 2004 for their like pilot thing, but I have not been able to find it at this moment in time. We've got a couple.
That was really fun. Yeah, Diane, she screamed biker chick. I'm just telling you, I know some biker chicks look like her. You would never suspect. Yeah. All right, guys. I definitely need to pee.
Oh yeah, no worries. Thank you for everybody who became members and things like that. You can expect more live streams from me.
You want to go through them? Go through the members
in the little stars. We've got Hazar. It's Heza became a YouTube member. I can't tell which channel it's on, so whichever one it is, you guys, thank you so much. We have got Remarat gifted 10 helicopter memberships. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Cherry Pops became a YouTube member.
Yay.
Thank you. And we also had JN Books became a YouTube member. Thank you guys so
There's
much.
just 2 things that I started. I didn't want to be rude and pop it up, but one's just a Northern girl. This is what Kelly and Marilyn look like unsupervised. Absolutely. and with the time difference, sometimes one of us will get up and the other one will just be like online doing crazy shit and like, what happened? Well, this is what happens when you leave me unsupervised. And Diana, I live in Vermont, USA. That's it.
She's going to come find you. Amazing. All right, guys, keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe to both of our channels. Leave a like on the video. It really helps us out and helps YouTube realize that we are really, really fun and they should show our channels to more people. I'm going to click on my little outro. If you become a member in the last few days, you will see your name scroll past on the credits. If you became a member today, you will see it in the next one. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody, and peace out.
Please don't hold my hands, 'cause they tell a tale. But you don't see me cry. I'm biting my nails. You promised me a future. You promised me gold. Some stories are fiction, but they still are told. They still are told. So if I walk, stare up at the sky, would all the fear become fearless? Say life turn to feeling alive. You said I will walk. You laugh when I try, but I have started believing I can color outside of these lines. I should say thank you. You gave me a lifeline. You would take all these bullets in exchange for my